challenger. Went for a suplex, just not enough. Gunther able to turn it around and send Ricochet face first.
Once again, a
Drop kick by the champion.
error from Ricochet, going for a power move when he's so beat up at this stage.
Oh, Ricochet trying to do everything he can. Went for the power bomb, did Gunther. Ricochet sends the champ outside the ring, and Ricochet hangs on. On the apron, drop kick to Gunther into the barricade. Ricochet's got some fight left.
And it's this unorthodox offense of Ricochet that is working for him in this match. Brief glimpses of hope. Can he capitalize?
Again's got to get the champion into the ring. Can only win the title via pinfall or submission. Gunther continues the damage. Ricochet lands on the apron. Kick to Gunther into the ring to break the count. Ricochet. Springboard, moonsault, champ's down. Can Ricochet capitalize? Can he somehow win the Intercontinental title? Coming into this matchup, understood what was in front of him in Gunther, who tries the high-risk offense from the top rope. It didn't work out. Ricochet trying to fire up now.
Ricochet perhaps playing a little possum, suckered in the Austrian.
And this time, Ricochet able to deliver the vertical suplex. Cover to win the championship and a kick out.
Well, third time's a charm for Ricochet.
Where is Ricochet getting this second win from? Top rope for the challenger, looking to put Gunther away. Shooting star connects.
Nailed to
For
perfection.
the win and the title. Gunther at 2.5. They got all of that one. Oh, goodness! Chopping Ricochet out of midair. Powerbomb by Gunther. Stacks him up. Ricochet is still in it. Ricochet is still in it. 15,000 have come unglued in Chicago.
Cannot believe what we're seeing, Michael.
And there comes the challenger.
Ricochet can't even stand up.